Hey, good morning. It's day 18, um, and I'm starting to lay the blocks, finally. Uh, I kind of had to add more base rock to this. So, in hindsight, I think I need to be absolutely certain where I use my grade because I think I was kind of like saying like grade's going to be below this or it's going to be at the bottom of this shed, and I kind of fluctuated a little bit, and so I ended up having to put more base rock than maybe between 6 and 8 inches of base rock. So I compacted it like a man. I what also helps is misting it like with the hose, so like the dust and all that stuff's not so bad and kind of helps pack in a little bit better. So it's not absolutely dry, but yeah, this is it, I think. And I got the root barrier here to prevent this tree from growing into the wall. So it's all compacted. I don't know how many times I went back and forth here, at least probably like 15 times. It's just that I had to keep filling and keep adding more base rock, and so I kept compacting as I went instead of just dumping like I did the first time. I dumped a whole bunch and I got a good like 3-inch layer in it, but then I started kind of like doing spots, and what ended up happening was you start creating this little like unevenness around the base rock. And so anyway, yeah, so just kind of working through what the corner's gonna look like. I ended up doing a corner instead of a curve because I feel like you get a little more space out of it. Hey, you paid the Pied Piper to go in the trench? Huh? You pay me? You can pay me? How much? How much? You gotta pay to go in here. You gotta pay. So yeah, so the plan for today is start laying these things, leveling them out. So the way you do this is you grab a torpedo, you individually, first you get level, right? You get level, you get this guy, and you get level. Take this thing off. Okay. Right, so this is saying, so basically saying up a little bit. Oh, let me do that. Let me change its course. It doesn't need to be so exact. But yeah, basically you see like, kind of just, I need to be a little bit, just like maybe half an inch. I'll put some base rock underneath it to get it up. And this guy is about there too. So that's kind of the idea. You check that, you check at least the first few, the first one, and then you grab a torpedo leveler, or not torpedo, like a small leveler, and you level side to side, front to back. You see it's uneven. This one's uneven too. And probably just a quick way of doing this here. We just gotta make sure you don't got any debris on there, because that could throw off your level. But see here, you kind of see this guy needs to be, this needs to be leveled. This needs to come up this side. As far as front to back, I think we're kind of good, but you can use the bigger one to be more precise. So from a leveling standpoint, this one could just use a little bit in the back, and then from side to side, yeah, we gotta add something. So yeah, so the idea is to level those, level the first ones, and then do each one, and then as you progress, then you do a set. So first one, second one, the second one you check with a longer one, right? Like this, you do both like this, right? Right, something like that, right? And then once you get to 5 or 6 of them, you use the bigger one, right? Use this bigger one over here. Use the bigger one. You lay this guy out over like 6 of them, and that just give you like your final confirmation that that set is level. But anyway, I'm just kind of playing around with the configuration here to see how I'm gonna merge into here, because the plan is to also build some stairs there, and this is gonna this section here is gonna go up. It's gonna go up, and I need to leave so basically 4 inches from here. So I need to put that much more rock in there. So yeah, something like that. I need to put in about 3 inches of rock, so that way, or I guess I could just go all the way here. I could just go all the way here, but I don't know, because I could go all the way here. Yeah, now I'm just talking out loud here. All right, I'm not gonna rant with you guys, but anyway, doing that. Got some leftover modified aggregate. One thing I did realize when I reread the AB block installation guide was they actually recommend for they call wall rock. They recommend the same wall rock for the base and the drain. So they actually recommend using clean, not aggregate, not modified, right? So not including the fine. So basically 3/4 crushed. I mean, not crushed, stone, right? So, I mean, I had veered away from that because the installation video that I was referencing from a contracting company who used this, and I think this is fine. It's just yeah, something to note. But you can use either. But this creates like a non-permeable base layer, right? Which to me makes sense, because instead of having the drain rock without the fines, right? This prevents the water from going down. It actually forces the water left to right before it goes through. And if it goes through, I mean, it's not supposed to go through. It's a non-permeable layer. I mean, it might, but very slowly. So the idea is that once it hits this, it's going to push left to right, and that's where you have your drainage and your drain rock to facilitate that water moving. If you don't have it, and you have your 3/4 stone, which is not with the fines and it's permeable, then the water's just going to go all the way to the bottom. And I don't know, that didn't settle with me, but maybe I'm wrong. So anyway, that's the plan for today. Not going to be a continuous session. Got kids soccer in about an hour, so anyway, I'm going to get to it. Until next time, bye.